unmute that, unmute that. Alrighty. Without further ado, it seems we have Scamon and Whimsy today.
Hit.
Oh boy.
I forgot about that.
That'll be fun.
I need
that is going to create a very interesting dynamic in this party. It also seems like we have Risaki as well. Let's see. Last we left off, our party made their way down to the southern coast of the Empire in search of an access point to the Underdark, where they can finally seek out Domi, the scythe wielded by Helibor's father, Todd, known also as Mortem von Zarovich. The party each split up. Rain, I believe, swam beneath the surface of the coastline. Helibor went underground. Vemfer stayed put, and I don't remember what Heli did.
I also went underground, but on V.
Yes, Heli went with V. And Akatala made her way into town. She found a woman whom she knew quite well, named Amaya Ivinsky. This Ivinsky, whatever.
There's no CH.
Also known officially as Jewel Hastings. Amaya, at first, greeted Akatala as an old friend, and the two talked like friends. Until Akatala mentioned that she was traveling with the daughter of Teori. Amaya grew serious and insisted that Akatala shouldn't be doing this. That it is dangerous because Akatala is dangerous. Pulling the mother card, even. She did, however, give Akatala a location that she believes might be an entrance to the Underdark. And Akatala left with that information and an agreement to return with anything she might have found in the temple where the entrance lies. However, as she was making her way back to the party, something found her. Crystals crawling up her legs and arms, and she found herself kneeling before a demon. Now, I know what I told you guys after last session, or at least some of you, but I'm actually going to leave this up to Bina. Bina, would you like to have this conversation in front of the other players, or in one-on-one?
Let's do it in one-on-one. Let's keep him guessing.
Alright. Then we will be back. Akatala, you kneel before Iolite, the Crystalline King, as he looks down at you and speaks 2 words. Hello, daughter.
You've got to be kidding me.
But I'm not. It has been some time.
600 years, yeah. It's been a while.
Would you believe me if I said I missed you?
Oh, I didn't know you could tell jokes.
I've been practicing. 6 centuries gives one a lot of time to learn humor.
You can learn things. I also didn't know that was possible.
Unfortunately, it is necessary for me to adapt.
Yes, I'm sure.
I'm not sure if you've noticed, but you are currently walking with the Chrysalis Prince.
I suspected.
At least a manifestation of his power. Of course, he still remains here in the Abyss.
Well, I'm sure that's good for you. He's coming back. Yay.
Good? Oh, it seems you've learned some humor in the last 6 centuries, too. Good for me. Who do you think I am? A coward willing to bend a knee the moment something comes crawling back out of its chrysalis? No. Duergus being contained is what is best for me. The last Blood War, he didn't make an attempt to reform. He left his power for us to wield, commanded from the shadows. This time, he intends to join the war, intends to fight on the front lines. I cannot stand for that, because should he return, I will lose my power. Does that make sense to you, child?
Makes sense in the context of you, yeah.
I have let you gallivant around for 600 years playing thief. But it is time that you return to your purpose. I have but one request of you. No, one demand of you. Kill the Prince's Chosen and wield his power yourself. Claim the fragments from her corpse, absorb them into yourself. Then return here to me as my vassal. And whatever you do, do not dare collect any more fragments of his power. He's already conscious enough as is. Why are you laughing? You've been given your orders.
Am I stuck to the floor? Or
No, not
am I
anymore.
stuck?
You were, but the crystals have kind of broken away.
He's gonna stand and kind of look at him, not directly in the eye, but not really shying away from his face. I guess that does make sense with whatever imagery he tried to implant in my head the other night. I mean, I'm assuming it wasn't
tried
you.
communicating with you.
Something like that.
Do not let him give you a direct command. Your demonic blood will make it very hard for you to deny a command from him.
Wonderful. 600 years, and the first thing that I get is an impossible task. Wonderful.
Impossible. You are the daughter of the Crystalline King. She is nothing. She is a mortal.
She surrounds herself with those who are not.
Do you really think the Princess of Hell is a threat? Why do you think the Hells put so much effort into protecting that girl? I, for one, have never seen her handle herself in a fight. Nor have I heard of anyone who has. And her attack dog. You've already got her wrapped around your finger.
I'm sure her loyalties are not as hard to break as you might think.
Kill the girl. The rest of them if you have to. You're strong enough. And if you refuse to kill her, then know this. Your world, the world that you call home, the one I have let you gallivant around cosplaying a mortal, it will not survive if she is allowed to walk free. And it will not survive if she is allowed to collect any more fragments of Duergos's being. So if you insist on leaving her alive, you mustn't allow her to collect any more fragments of Duergos's being.
It will be easy, at least. Easier. Was that it?
Do you understand what I have asked of you?
Stop the chrysalis from cracking.
No. Kill the chrysalis. And claim what's inside for yourself.
Fucking battering. Yes, I guess I do.
Then you shall return back to your material plane, your disgusting home. And you suddenly find yourself on the street. Let's go ahead and rejoin the others.
Woo! They're back. They return.
Nerds.
Meanwhile,
Crocodile's dead.
yeah, Akatala's dead. Meanwhile, I'm gonna roll for this.
Interesting.
Helly, we're gonna start with you.
Okay.
As you phase into the ethereal plane and begin to descend down beneath the earth. Can I have you roll an investigation check for me, please?
I guess. Fine. Sure. I guess I'll play the game. Let me see. 10 total.
10?
Yep. 5 plus 5. 10.
Okay. You... You make your way beneath the earth, descending lower and lower and lower within the ethereal plane. Eventually you do find something, a small opening beneath the ground. It is not a large room, and you don't see any way in or out besides for the way that you've traversed in. Maybe 30 feet round chamber. Not carved round, though. Like a sort of natural formation in the stone. Sitting in the center of the chamber is a pedestal. And atop the pedestal, a book, leather-bound, sits closed.
This is just underground?
Mm-hmm. Within the ethereal plane itself, you can see quite a few spirits gathered around this place. Lost souls coalescing around this spot.
Now, part of me is like, I should go back and tell everyone. But another part of me is like, this might not be related to what we're doing at all. And I should verify if it is. So I guess I will approach the book and then ask V to send me to the material so I can get a better look at it.
You appear on the material plane as you approach the leather-bound book. It does not have a title written on its cover. Instead, the leather-bound cover only possesses a etched kind of emblem. You see a face twisted in despair, almost screaming.
Is this one of the books I'm looking for? Hold on. Is it open?
It
Sorry.
is not, no. The book is closed on the pedestal at the moment.
Does it seem familiar to me in any way?
Roll either history or arcana, I'll let you choose.
You're so gracious, DM. That is considerably better. That is 24. Or 24 Arcana, just in case it matters.
Arcana, okay. This does not look like a normal book. A normal book would not have survived down here. But this also doesn't look like one of the lay books. The design is different. The make of the material is too modern. The magic used to bind books in this way has only been around for a couple centuries. The lay books were bound thousands of years ago.
I guess I'll flip it open.
As you flip open the book, you see the text inside is written in Abyssal. Which you do speak, correct?
Yes.
As you flip through the pages, it becomes clear that this is some sort of handwritten journal documenting some sort of attempt to, by the looks of things, summon a demon.
I guess I flip towards the end of the journal, see if they were ever successful.
As you reach the end of the journal, the final entry describes the last attempt, a last-ditch effort, sacrificing 15 young souls.
Mm-hmm.
It describes the despair of the author, as not only did the ritual fail, but the cavern collapsed around him, trapping him within. What interests you about that final part is that you do not see a body in this cave, nor do you see anything that looks like it might have been a collapse.
Does it look like this cave has a clear entrance or exit?
No. It is just a circular chamber with no way in and no way out. Though, now that you've been reading the book, now that you have an understanding of what you're looking for, faintly etched into the stone, you do see the edges of the ritual circles beneath your feet. All the magic that were once in them, long gone.
And I guess I probably couldn't tell at just a glance through the book, but it doesn't mention a specific name that it's trying to summon.
No. It speaks of the Demon King. Is the only name used within the book, but there are a few kings of the Abyss.
I left Philly with Vimfer, right?
Mhm.
No, Philly went off on their own, but I
Philly-
don't know that.
Philly went off with Rain, but you don't know that.
Mm-hmm. I pick up the book and close it. And
You lift it off the pedestal.
Yes.
As you lift the book, the pedestal clicks and sinks slightly into the ground. As you see,
Abby are like, I got to get out of there, but Helly's first thought would be like, why'd it do that?
as you see a portion of the wall breaks off slightly, and this kind of beautiful, revealing a sort of beautiful crystalline shell on the other side, or a beautiful crystalline interior beneath the rock, almost like a reverse geode. As a bit more of it falls away, you see what might have once been a passageway, but has been blocked by this crystal.
But like, it doesn't put me in any obvious danger. It's
Not
just
that you
the
can
passageway.
tell.
The passageway that has been blocked opens.
Mm-hmm.
I will put the book with my things. I do believe I've mentioned I have a satchel specifically for my lay books.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll just put this in that one for now.
Okay.
And then I will have V bring me to the ethereal so I can continue down that blocked passage.
Okay. We're gonna pan away here.
Okay.
Rain. We're gonna come to you now. If you're here.
Mhm.
Okay. You swim beneath the surface. You make your way deep beneath the ocean. Can you roll a perception check for me, please?
Yes. 12.
12. Okay. You're invisible, correct? Or are you visible? I can't remember.
No, he's visible, I believe, right now.
Sounds good. You swim beneath the surface, deep, deep below the ocean, following.
Wait. Before he does that, Rain was gonna change.
Okay. Go on then. What does Rain do?
Once Rain gets away from the others, or rather what he thinks was the others, sorry, Philly. Uh, Rain will change his clothes, putting the outfit that he does currently have on into his bag and pulling out the new outfit that he requested from APS Island. And while he does this, he will also get rid of his extravagant colors that he normally has, as Rain just will be wearing normal adventuring boots, a basic blue jacket.
Who the hell is
And-
this?
What happened?
And he will have basic brown hair with yellow highlights in it.
Okay.
After that, Rain will go swimming
Fair enough.
and searching.
You swim beneath the ocean, following the bottom as it goes deeper and deeper. There's a point where there's a bit of a hard drop off deep into the ocean, and you make your way down. As you look around, you have dark vision, right?
Yep.
It is difficult to see, even with your dark vision. But your dark vision allows you to see something, at least. As you look around the bottom of the ocean, swimming a bit further from shore and further still, you notice, after a bit, there's a part where the sea where the sea floor slowly kind of comes up, over and back down, like the shape of a tunnel, but incredibly large. You almost didn't notice it at first. But it comes from the north and kind of curves down south before heading back north.
Okay. Rain will continue on then.
Continue which direction?
To-
Where it comes from or where it goes?
Let me see map. What would seem farther?
So, at this point, you would probably be kind of here-ish.
One second. I'm not in the roll 20 quite yet. I was in another roll 20.
No, you're good.
I was in the wrong roll 20, guys. How dare me? Okay, it's loading.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. So it seems to do sort of what I've got measured out here, more rounded than this, but, I don't have a round tool.
I do not see anything currently being measured out, my
Okay.
friend.
Can you see this?
I can.
Okay. So yeah, it kind of does sort of this.
Okay, okay. And which two directions can Rain go for it?
If you want to follow it, you can either go this way, somewhere over here, or kind of off in this direction towards Asunia.
Hmm. Rain will go towards the land.
Okay. You follow it for a bit. It kind of curves a little bit away from the land before seeming to just kind of vanish into the seabed about here. But it did kind of look like it was going to continue going this way.
Looking around at this, does it seem to be a natural cutoff, or is it...
Yeah, it just kind of fades into the seabed. Like the seafloor level gets about the height of the tunnel.
Okay, okay.
Like when a bridge meets the land, almost.
Okay. Rain will continue on in that direction, trying to see if he can find another connection.
Okay. You continue to kind of follow the coastline. But roll investigation.
$16. Wait, hold on. Before we get that, let's use a charge.
Okay.
How many charges are currently available, Tabby? Do you have that?
I have listed that we have used 5 today. So that would be 5 left. 4 after this one. You hear me?
Yeah. Okay. Since we've got 6, honestly, I might use 2 charges instead.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do 2 charges instead.
That would be... Okay.
A
To be
plus
clear,
5.
I have 5 used. So
And-
if you use 2, it'll be 7 used, which means 3 left.
Mhm.
Okay.
Tabby, you forget. Rain's greedy.
No, you mentioned 6, so I wanted to make sure that we were on the same page. Okay, go on.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna use 2 of the charges. Sorry, guys. So that will be a 21 instead, right?
Okay. Sorry. You swim for about 25-30 minutes before you are pretty confident that while it probably continued further north, closer to Igara, it is firmly under the ground. You cannot find that tunnel, and you won't be able to find it. Not from here.
Okay.
However, you do recall from your dreams that city was beneath the ocean. And this tunnel seems to be the only Underdark beneath the ocean. that around this area at least. So, at the very least, you're confident that if there is an Underdark entrance near or around Igara, that is your ticket to Domi. Hellebore.
Mm-hmm.
You earth glide into the ground beneath the surface. Can you roll me investigation, please?
Okay. I do just real quick need to have a panic attack. Because like second or third time I think in the entire campaign that Helloper's ever been alone.
Oh, yes,
And
yes.
that is the most crippling fear that she has is being alone.
Yes, yes. Have your panic
So
attack.
yes. I would say maybe 2 or 3 minutes go by of her barely holding it together. Just like extreme nervousness, but not just full on, spiraling. But at about the 3-minute mark, shit's hit the fan in her head, and she is not doing good. I feel like she kind of like stops and starts like desperately looking for like a worm or like just something that she can see, but is too frantic right now to really focus in on anything. So I do think she is desperate enough to go to Old Reliable as she goes to her head. Are you there? Are you there?
Hellebore, are you alright?
My gosh, you're there! You've been here. You haven't left, right?
I physically can't.
Oh yeah, you would have already. You would have left me if you could. I need you to like talk or say something, okay? Like I just,
Okay.
you know, you've been here my whole life. You know,
Yes.
like I can't be alone. I can't be alone,
Yes.
right? I cannot be alone. I need you to just like say something because like if I'm alone, then like I start to think and then I start to feel cold and then I start to feel bad and then it just happens and everything around me is cold and bad. So I need you to like just say something.
Of course, Hellebore. You're
Um,
searching for the Underdark, correct?
yes.
Okay. I need to ask, if you find it like this, how do you intend to bring your friends along?
That's a good point. Wait, no. I thought about this before. I thought about this and then I panicked and it left my brain, but it's coming back now. I am going to pay attention to where I've went. I've not been paying too much attention so far because I've been panicking. But yeah, now that I think about it, I've went here from where I was, so I can just like retrace those steps that aren't steps, and then we'll all V down here.
I see. I'm not used to this being an emotional stability entity thing.
Where of you, I'm sorry, of me, were you before you started talking to me? Like, were you still like tuned in to what was going on, like when I was a kid?
I was aware of your situation, but I was not as conscious as I am now. I understand you can't be alone. I've seen that much. I'm just not used to being the one to talk to you. Or to anyone, truly.
Oh no, I totally get that.
I've lived my whole... not my whole life. I've lived most of my life in total isolation. Deep,
Wow, that's
In my-
terrible.
deep beneath the abyss in my chrysalis is where I have lived most of my existence after the progenitors banished me there. So I am more used to the silence. I am making an effort, though, because I recognize that you need to know that you are not alone.
So could, do you... Oh, this is kind of embarrassing to ask, but I'm kind of realizing that you're like the only person that would still know these, and do you know the lullabies my mother used to sing?
One moment. You feel sort of a sensation against your mind for a moment as he searches. Yes, I think I do recall.
She gives her cutest Puss in Boots face.
Alright. You should be aware. This area, the southern coast, shortly after the War of Heroes, this place served as a hub for demonic worship. A lot of my subordinates have planted roots in these areas. You may find their shrines beneath the earth. It shouldn't be dangerous. It should be mostly abandoned. But something to be cautious of regardless. Although I suppose, now that I've given you that warning, you want me to sing you one of those lullabies?
Yes, please. If you could.
I do not have the most comforting singing voice. It was never my domain, but there's a pause before you begin to hear slightly off-tune singing to a familiar lullaby.
She will smile and just take it in for a few seconds. This has thoroughly calmed her. Enough where she could cry in this form. She probably would be. She did not think she would ever hear this again. But she'll kind of whisper, "Thank you. I know you're like a really old, ancient, murderous entity that wants to destroy everything, but I've never really thought you were that bad." And then she'll keep on going.
He does chuckle to your compliment. As you burrow beneath the earth, searching, do you have tremor sense in this form?
I do indeed.
Okay. What's the range on that?
I believe it is 60 feet. Let me check. Yes, 60 feet.
Okay. And what was your investigation check earlier, sorry?
Oh, wait. I need to roll that.
Oh.
Oh, damn. Pretty good. 19.
19. Okay. You find yourself beneath the earth. It takes you maybe 20, 30 minutes before you sense something. An opening. Something change. You move, making your way towards it. It is tall. The room is maybe 30, 40 feet from the bottom to the top, and it is angular, as if it is carved into the stone. You find the edge of the space. Do you enter?
Indeed, she will.
You enter inside, and it is a very large, carved out cavern. Perfectly square. Well, I guess rectangular. Perfectly angular. About 40 feet tall, and about 60 feet about 60 feet long and 50 feet wide-ish. There is a ladder that leads up into a corner of the room, though your tremor sense showed you that there was nothing above that. It seems to be kind of collapsed rubble. The room itself is covered in desks and tools and supplies, and there is a bed in one corner with a completely decayed corpse laying in it. There are books half decayed and mushrooms growing out of the pages of some of the books you see. The whole room is damp with moisture. You see crystals everywhere. You see the same kind of strange crystalline structure, this kind of beautiful, like blue gemstone, almost purple. It seems to be inlaid in everything. And there are like geodes of unprocessed versions of that same gem sitting on one of the desks, while there are fragments and shards of it on another. All of the books are too decayed, too damp, or destroyed for you to read, but you would assume that whatever the case, this person, the body on the bed, was researching these crystals. You also see, carved into the wall above the bed frame, a symbol, repeated over and over and over and over again. A symbol that you don't recognize.
Okay. I feel like she still will. Helliber will attempt to do the mental gymnastics to try to, like, look at it and at least think and kind of, go through her mind, like, have I ever seen this before? After kind of...
Almost reminds you
Go
of a
ahead.
crest, but you've never seen this specific one before.
Okay.
It seems to be... There's an outer ring, just like crests have, and then within appears to be an image of a crystal that kind of breaks off at 3 points. Each point touches the outer ring, and the base touches the outer ring at 2 parts.
So it's kind of like 3 crystals together, in a way.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. Helliber gets a light bulb moment in her head. This is in her Displacer Beast, Earth Elemental form, but is going to quickly pitter-patter over to, like,
a crystal and basically try to organize like 3 of the crystals in the room into that pattern and see if anything happens.
Okay. You organize 3 of the crystals into that pattern. Nothing seems to happen.
She kind of huffs. How decayed is the body? Is this like skeletal, like it's been here a very long time, or is it look?
It is pretty much just a skeleton. There's like a little bit of like dried, rotted meat that still clings to it, but like there is no sign of any organic matter save for like a couple pieces.
Okay. Not worth eating. She does eye this very suspiciously, though. She is scared of any movement. You said all the pages look illegible, right?
I guess you could pick up the occasional word here and there. The journal is written in Elvish. Do you speak Elvish?
Yeah, she does.
Or not journal, the notebooks, plural, are written in Elvish. It's very hard to pick out exactly what the roll investigation.
$16.
Okay. It's really hard to tell what specifically the notebooks are about. You're not able to get a lot of details. But you see the same word repeated throughout every notebook. IOLITE. Iolite. It is always capitalized when it is written in this journal. When it is written in these notebooks, I mean.
She has a more hesitant light bulb moment. We'll go back over to her little ritual of crystals, boop it with her nose, and say confidently, "I light."
Nothing happens.
Damn it.
As you kind of step back slightly and kind of mutter your damn it as nothing happens, you hear, Iolite. Fuck. Hellebore, you need to go to the surface, now. Hosta.
Huh?
I feel him.
Who? Wait, who?
A problem.
The skeleton?
No. Worse.
Worse?
Demon King Iolite. I don't know why, but I can feel his presence.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
She's going to run backwards, never taking her eyes off the skeleton, and go to the surface.
Okay. You make your way up towards the surface. If you go straight up, you will come out beneath the ocean. But you would also be able to sense that you were going to come up beneath the ocean. You need to head towards the town.
Towards the town?
The town. I don't know why he's there.
Oh, whoa. Wait, you want me to go to him?
The power is already fading. I don't know. Fuck.
She will kind of be heading in that direction as she says again.
I mean, what are you gonna have, like a fight or something? Like, what's the plan here?
I don't know. I don't know. Damn it. I can't sense him anymore. What the hell was that?
I might have temporarily summoned him. Did you think I temporarily summoned him
No.
with the boop?
No, whatever was going on down there, that was... might have been one of his followers, but... putting 3 iolite crystals together and saying his name, he's not a boogeyman.
Wait, demon summoning doesn't actually work like that?
At least a blood sacrifice is usually required.
Mm.
Plus, you have to speak their true name, not the name they are known by. Usually, sometimes you can get around that.
So, is Dragus your true name, or do you have, like, a really extra special one that's like, blah, 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 or something?
Dwergus is the name that people fear. It is the name that strikes dread into the hearts of all. It is not my true name, as by demon standards, but it is my name.
Can I know your true name?
I'm not stupid, Hellebore. You possess enough of your mother within you that you could use my true name against me.
Wait, like name magic? I promise I don't actually know how to do that.
Knowing a demon's true name, that how to use it comes naturally to those of Fey descent. But
Maybe
it
we
is
should look into doing that.
it is relatively easy for anyone to learn. An unfortunate weakness instilled in us by the primordial creator.
Unfortunate indeed. Okay, fine. I mean, you know I wouldn't do something like that anyways. That would be kind of mean.
I have not told anyone my true name in a longer time than you could comprehend. I'm not about to break that streak.
Enough.
In fact, I am the only living entity that knows my true name. I made sure of that.
Oh, so I probably don't want to know because then I'd have to go.
I suppose an early reunion with your mother could be arranged, but...
I'd rather the reunion be like you bringing her back instead of me dying.
I figured as much. I assume you're
Dragus it is.
still headed to the surface?
She will, like, once she can actually, like, see the, well, like kind of maybe poking her head up, like feeling or whatever, that she's like pretty close. Like she will one more time, like a little pleadingly.
Are you sure I need to go in there?
I don't feel him anymore. But you might want to ask your new companion some questions when you reunite with her.
Questions about what?
She went into Hasta. Shortly thereafter, I sensed Iolite's presence. This coming shortly after your fiance's summons sensed her as a demon.
I meant to ask that. Is she a demon? I mean, you probably know, right?
Unfortunately, I'm not in her head like I am in yours, but she certainly feels familiar.
So you think she could be working for him?
I only hope she's not. Iolite is an ambitious fool who thinks he can rule the Abyss himself.
A competitor?
A pest. An annoying one, but one that I've allowed to live for now.
Because she knows him.
Pardon?
I'll ask if she knows him.
You should return to Vemfer. I'm sure she's waiting for you.
Yeah, if I kind of just pop up underground in the middle of town like this, it might cause a little bit of a panic. We go over there instead.
She'll head back to Emperor.
Okay. Is there anything else Helly and Rain you guys are doing before you return to the meeting point?
I'm still going down this tunnel.
Right. You're going down that tunnel. We'll pan back to you. I forgot that you were going down that tunnel. You begin to make your way down the tunnel. It slowly curves upwards as you follow it. There's a lot of collapsed stone, but there's enough that you can tell where the tunnel was. And all throughout the tunnel, you find these bits of dark blue crystal. The same gemstone that you found at the initial entrance point. This whole underground area seems to form a lot of these crystals. Eventually, you find a point where there's a little bit of water kind of running through the tunnel, running down until it pools next to some tightly packed rocks. It trickles through cracks in other stones, and you follow it slowly upwards until you eventually find portions of the tunnel completely submerged. And then the tunnel's entrance, a few feet below the surface of the ocean, maybe 15 feet. The entrance is barely a foot thick before there is a collapsed wall of stone, but enough of a shape that you can see it. You can also see embedded in the seabed nearby. So you'd be kind of about here at this point. Embedded in the seabed nearby, what appears to be stone that has kind of, like stone bricks that had been built up but has collapsed over time and have kind of strewn about the seabed. As well as a kind of rusted and kind of bent metal ladder. The metal ladder seems to have been stuck into the ground right outside the cave entrance, but the rust has completely eaten through the lower rungs, and it's kind of now basically just two poles in the dirt for about not even a foot before there's like bits of metal ladder just on the ground.
Do I have any sense of how long this has been here?
Roll. I guess nature would be the stat for that.
15.
A long time. Over a century for sure.
All right. That might, I guess I head back to the others. If I'm understanding correctly, that this seems to be an entrance to the tunnel that I was just in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, 1 second. You said you were going to make your way back towards the group then?
Yep.
Okay. Rain, what about you? Are you heading back towards the group?
Yes, Rain will head back to the group.
Okay. You all reconvene on the beach with Vemfer, who has been sitting alone this whole time.
Or Vemper.
As you
Or Lucky
reconvene,
Vemper, depending on how you look at it.
as you reconvene, I need to step away for a minute, but you guys can roleplay amongst yourselves.
Okay. I expect Halibor will have words.
Halipur will wait for everyone to show up before bringing her findings up. But she'll just kind of give a deep sigh. She's dropped her wild shape also.
Okay, so I didn't find any potential entrances. I did find a like cavern though. And there were like, some like crystals and like some books, and like all kinds of stuff. And there was even like this thing about this guy named.
And her eyes slide over and look directly at Hakatala.
Eyelight? Do you know who that is, Akatala?
Like, what was that?
I said I didn't get my dice out. Hold on, as I dump my dice everywhere. Fuck. You see her eyes kind of like they do flicker. They kind of squint as she kind of brings her arms up and crosses them. I've heard.
This is where I
A
ask the
little bit.
DM if I know that name.
I was asking
Yeah.
the same question.
What did you learn about him?
Like literally nothing. It's just like I haven't. I guess everyone else would maybe know as well, but like the reason that I ask is because like there were like some crystals down there, and like I've noticed that you've had some crystals, so I thought that maybe it was like the name of a crystal.
Oh, it is. It's an indigo crystal, but you said a guy named. There's right? I didn't mishear that. Yeah, yeah. No. The crystal itself is this like indigo violet. It's very pretty.
I saw some of that.
Disappointing. Really?
There were like some really pretty crystals down there. I figured it was a name though because it was
Sounds,
like capital and stuff like a name, but
Also,
Well, there
where I
is
need
one.
to ask that crystal is the same type that was in the tunnel. Oh, sorry.
is it
Um,
is it a person though?
Well, reading books, there is someone referred to as it as a name. Um, I don't know if there was like genuine history or if it's just another story. I think he was like his fame came from like trying to summon a demon or something. I think. I'm not entirely sure though.
Well, that's interesting because I also found something
What'd you find?
not related to the Underdark, but and I will pull out the book. This person was like trying to summon a demon, and there were crystals there.
Same kind of
Ooh.
crystal?
I don't know. I'll tell you when the DM gets back.
The description does sound familiar to the crystal you found. Was the last thing he said.
Oh, I did
Yeah.
not see that. Also didn't see the history check. I didn't roll great on mine.
What's that in the history
Yes.
over?
Seems like we're probably the same person. But like at least that tunnel, it's over a century old. How long ago did you hear about this person, Akadala? Well, I guess you're really old, so.
Yeah. It was close to the beginning of my career, I believe. I wasn't captain yet, so I had more time to just run off and hide from everyone else and found books. I don't think I still have that one though. I'm pretty sure that one got stuck within the heart when it sank. That's besides the point. Well, what you have a book. That's an interesting book.
It's a journal, I think.
It looks like it's disintegrating.
Yeah, it's old.
Yeah.
There are a lot of spirits in the room with it.
Ooh.
Was
How
it
did
like a
it-
successful summon?
Not according to the last entry, but maybe they successfully summoned and then died before they could write.
A demon killing them immediately does kind of make sense, maybe.
Usually.
They do that.
I don't know why anyone would want to summon the Crystalline King, though. It's an interesting endeavor to go on.
The who?
How did you pronounce the name again?
Iolite?
Iolite.
Yeah. Highlight, the Crystalline King.
She kind of just like squints her eyes in a little bit of confusion, waiting for an explanation.
Oh, they're one of the 13 demon monarchs.
Oh,
If anyone should know this, Helly should. Did you not read anything?
But
maybe that's what it was about.
What was,
I
what
was-
was it about?
busy
The
learning other
thing
things.
I read. Like I said, it was well over 6 centuries ago. There was a name. It had something to do with summoning a demon.
Interesting.
Mm.
So we all found things about this demon stuff, but we didn't find anything about the Underdark?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
What'd you find then?
Oh, well, my lovely contact has told me there is an entrance within a keep in the south edge woods. It's goddamn, I don't remember the direction. If it was like it was like
Southwestern.
southwestern. Yeah, within the southwestern edge of it, there is some sort of keep. Though when she did go exploring there a while ago, she got a little frightened, as there was seemingly a person she called
I'm back.
a dragon warrior, apparently adorned with armor of dragon scales and some sort of equally impressive glaive. She did not approach, but said that there's an inscription about it being like the keep of drifting keep. I don't exactly know what she was on about. However, she's an elf, so this was also a few 100 years ago.
Does Helibor know of a ruin in the southwestern part of those woods?
Yes, an old keep from the era of heroes. That bears a symbol of a dragon head with a glaive pierced through it. You've never been inside. Your mother has referred to the keep's owner as quite friendly, but has insisted that you are not to enter the keep, as that would be invading on her home, on the keep's owner's home.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is the keep within ruins?
I believe so.
Sorry, what did you say, Bina?
Is the keep itself like in ruins?
It is slightly not as ruined as most structures from that era, but it is technically a ruin.
Okay.
It's more an answer for Helibor, as she's the one who's seen it, but...
There is recognition in Helibor's eyes as you give this information out.
I've been there before. Not in it, but I know where it is. Like, I've seen the outside of it.
It's amazing. Yes, well, apparently somewhere within it there is an entrance down to the Underdark. And if that... I don't know, has anyone else found one? Because if there's one closer, it might be smarter to do that, but so as the forest itself is a day or two of walking.
Rain, did you find anything?
Is Rain back?
Yes, Rain is back.
Hi, Rain.
Is Rain, or is Rain still a stranger?
Yeah, no, Rain's still a stranger, guys.
Whoa. You just came back to us as a stranger?
Rain has kept his outfit change. You guys know it's Rain, though.
His face is still Rain.
Yeah, you guys can definitely, like...
Yeah, but I feel like we would have been like, hey, what the fuck?
Well,
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of waiting a little bit, but you're good, you're good.
I mean, that's the reason not to wait, because we would have... Okay, go on.
Well, you guys were discussing that.
Well, we could say that this is
No,
where
absolutely.
Rain finally reunites with you guys.
What I'm saying, Ayla, is that we wouldn't have discussed this first because we would have been like, Rain, what the fuck? Because it's visible. We can see that it has changed.
True.
He also
Rain
does
walks
change his
up.
clothes like all the time, though.
Yeah, but he doesn't
Yeah.
look normal.
But he still looks like a
Finally being
freak.
undercover.
All right.
Like, Rain, what is this?
Well,
New look.
we need to stay a bit more hidden, and my outfit is very eye-catching. Draws a lot of attention.
Among other things, yeah.
We've
Smart,
been needing
smart.
we've been needing to stay hidden for like a long time. Why now does it matter to you?
Would you rather I go change? I can.
I'm just. It gives me the sense that you think something wrong is going to happen.
Definitely, considering what we're here to do.
It does seem like something that would be. It's a smart idea, given the situation.
Considering how everything has played out in the past, I do believe we are going to be facing trouble the closer we get.
Mhm. Did you find anything out there?
God, how long was the tunnel that Rain found? Like an
Miles.
estimate, miles.
You never saw the end of it.
Okay. I did find something. There was a tunnel. I believe it could very well be an entrance. We need to. This tunnel is very long, however. I did not get to explore all of it. I just went one direction on it, and it did eventually taper off, but I do believe this could be a good chance. Depending on what else you guys found.
I found a
Well-
tunnel, but it definitely didn't go to the Underdark.
Where did your tunnel go to?
This book. Hold up the book.
Rain will look over the book and
It's a journal of some guy who was trying to summon a demon we think Iolite. Iolite?
Wallite.
Iolite.
Iolite.
Highlight. I'm assuming that name is not at all familiar.
Not to you, no. Unless you think Rain studied demons.
No,
Well, why would he do that?
he's got Helly for that.
I don't know if I trust Helen.
Apparently, you
But
got Vim with that. Apparently.
Vemper, the history nut.
Is they what they were trying to summon Highlight for?
No, right, DM?
No, it does not. It honestly reads to you like a mortal completely obsessed with the idea of controlling a demon. For the sake of
No,
power.
just general mortal hubris, as usual. I'm sure you're familiar.
Extremely.
As your hubris brought you to summoning some of the most powerful demon lords.
Well, if they're kings, if it's a king, you wouldn't be one of the lords, would it? They are different in the hierarchy.
So then it sounds like Rainbow found the best chance. Well, the tunnel that Rain found does not line up with what Akatala said, right? Or does it?
That sounds a bit no.
It kind of does. Rain's tunnel heads north towards Igara, kind of in the same direction that the forest is.
Okay. Well then, yeah.
You want to swim for 3 days, though?
No, not particularly. But if it's the only thing we got.
Not 3 days, for like almost a full day. Or so.
We have,
Not accounting the
we-
curve.
we can
You really only have to get in the water once we're there. I can just be something you guys can write on.
Well,
Do
we
we
don't
think
know how
that's
long
a-
it is, though. But do we know if we're going to be able to keep breathing all the way through it? there's no telling how long it'll be before.
To be clear, Rain didn't say the tunnel was filled with water.
Oh, she didn't. Well, he went
He
underwater,
was
so
exploring. Yeah.
I think we're just kind of assuming.
I'm assuming.
Okay.
It's a tunnel underwater. The assumption is that it is full of
Yes.
water.
We don't know how far apart air pockets might be, and if we run out of energy, we don't know if they'll be large enough for us to actually rest.
We have the potions, and my magic should keep us fine. I've been underwater for like months at a time without ever resurfacing. I should be okay.
So what if
That-
you end up needing that on the other end?
Yes, you have been for a month. I don't think anyone else here has, though.
That too.
Unfortunately,
Keeping-
however, you are quite literally built different.
And
Yeah.
if we run out of potions and solely rely on you, how much energy is that going to cost you
Very much.
that you
It's
might
pretty
need
easy.
on the other end?
I mean, the alternative is we don't do anything and abandon it. So I
No,
think
there's-
whatever
Which
it
is not an
takes, we
option.
should do
There-
it.
The one. Well, there's an entrance down that does not start within water.
That your contact talked about.
Yes.
And your contact, can they be trusted?
Very. I can trust them.
Can we know anything about them?
Well,
I'll
In quotes now, I
remind
guess.
you,
sh-
Akatala, you've been helpful, but you have the stench of a demon on you. We do need evidence to follow you.
it's fair. Well, there's not going to be much that I can truly give you, but I mean, Amaya herself, she is currently actually the lady of the town. Somehow we ended up with the same fucking last name again.
Again?
Yeah, weird coincidences and just keep lining up. At this point, I don't know. It's I don't know why she does it, honestly. But at this point, I know she has a reason to do it, and that is because she took over for the useless moron that was the town lord. And we have now both ended up with the last name of Hastings, though mine originates from the the kingdom.
So she's the leader of the town.
Yes.
We haven't
Helipor
really
suddenly looks like she trusts this way less.
we haven't had good encounters with leaders of towns.
Nope.
Someone's vaguely noble? Oh no.
Yes, basically.
I know.
I mean, Vim, you should know just as much as I do. Many nobles in hell.
I never said I disagreed with you. I'm just simply hearing out the full story before making the proper assumption. Though I am very inclined to move with your story with the Tate. Speak fucking English for once. I swear to God.
Oh no. He's losing it, guys.
I don't know if there's much more to lose.
But I.
Well, we do need to make a decision soon. We're not really making much progress just sitting here. I can
I'm not a big
pinpoint
fan of being
where the
submerged. If
temple is a lot easier. I already know where it is. So, I mean, the ocean is kind of a big place. I imagine there's still going to be maybe a little bit of looking around to find exactly where that tunnel was if we do look for it, in the ocean. I'm fine with either one, really. There is someone who as you said, Akatala, someone who guards that temple, they may not be. I've heard they're nice, but they may not be okay with us just walking in.
What kind of someone?
I mean, do we think they're still around? It's been a while.
Mother seemed to think they were the last time we were there.
Well, how long ago was that?
Like, I think my last time I was here was like 30-ish years ago.
Really?
Formaldehyde.
Yeah, formaldehyde, Ayla?
Sorry, an ad popped up. I opened up the Natural Nidiots Twitch thing and I got an ad immediately.
I mean, if it is the same person that Amaya saw, and then they can't be all that young anymore. I don't think it'll be too hard to smile sweetly and convince our way down.
You don't know anything about this guardian? Like, you say someone, and that could just be a guy, and it could also be like, what are those things? A dryad? There's a lot of things it could be that's a guardian of a temple.
All I know is that they have something to do with dragons, and they probably have a glaive.
That sounds fun.
Dragons are strong.
They tend to be, yes.
They also could know more information about, like, where to actually go once we get to the Underdark, though.
This is true.
If your mother knew them in any capacity, saying that they're friendly, they might recognize you. If they're still around, I don't think anything hurts asking. That's not how that's sent it. You get what I mean.
There are plenty of entities out there that it hurts to ask things.
Yeah. I don't really like pulling the mother card because then they're like, why are you so bad in comparison? And then it just sucks.
Has anyone ever done that, Ellie?
No.
Internally. I know they're doing it internally. I can feel it.
Well,
I
then
mean-
to the temple, I guess. If that's what we're doing, it would be nice to not get my wings wet.
I don't think it'd be too comfortable.
It's not.
Especially waterlogged, it could drag you down.
Are you even able to swim?
That is a great question. Can either of you two swim?
Well, I mean,
So
I've been in the water, but like, what do you mean by swimming?
Keeping yourself afloat, moving back and forth in the water without sinking, controlling where you go in the water, and being able to get out of it from below.
Well,
I've read about this. I've never.
no.
Oh, this might be a problem.
But like, I mean,
Why would
Hallie
you
can just,
stick me with
Hallie
that?
can just, like, carry us. Right?
It is true. Yeah, I can.
But if we get
I
into
still
trouble
think-
and we happen to be in the water, at least
Let me
knowing
listen
somewhat
to my
how to
complaints.
swim.
And well, believe it or not, there's not a lot of opportunities to swim in hell.
I actually would, but I wouldn't. That is a bit surprising to me, actually.
Yeah, that's okay. We're all saved by a sibler.
You
Do
saw
they
where
have
I
llama
live.
swimming?
I just imagine, you are the princess. They would, surely they had something.
I mean, wouldn't there? My assumption. I don't
I
know.
mean, I'm sure
It
if I
can't be all
asked for it,
fire
it
and
would have been
brimstone, can it?
arranged, but I never had a reason to.
Hmm.
Question
Well, I
for you
guess-
two about hell, or anyone that's been there. It sounds like you guys have been there.
For a bit, yes.
It can't all be fire and brimstone, right?
Oh, it's
Well,
worse than I think.
The ninth layer is mostly fire and brimstone, but the others are different, but there's still not really any oceans.
There's no
There's
sort
not
of
really large
lake
bodies of
to-
water.
No lake to drown people in.
There's-
Nothing.
There's lakes in the second layer, but it doesn't
The
mean I've
second's
gone
actually
and
pretty
swam in.
nice.
Elabor,
Seems like an oversight.
I imagine
What,
you
over-
are pretty proficient when it comes to swimming.
Yeah, I quite like swimming.
She
I
swims
think
like
it
a fish.
might. I think it might be best if you go about teaching the others how to swim. Well, both you and Oktala. I don't think I would be best suited for this.
Okay. What time of day is it at this point? Because I know we started this at very early in the morning.
Yeah, it's probably like early afternoon at this point.
Theoretically, if I were to turn into a creature that could carry everyone, that had an 80-foot movement speed, do you think I could cross this water channel and get to the other side by nightfall?
80-foot movement speed?
Yes.
If you moved at a fast pace, you probably... Well, how long do your transformations last? I can never remember. I always think it's an hour, and it's more than
It's
an hour,
way longer
right?
than that.
It's
If I use both
proficiency
my
bonus.
wild shapes, it's 12 hours total.
Oh, then, yeah, you can definitely, if you move at a fast pace, you can definitely make it to the other end.
So,
Using both wild shapes or just using one?
Honestly, probably just using one.
I said both. Do you have more than two?
No. You
No. And
you only have two until level 20, and then you have infinite, right?
Unlimited, yeah.
so funny.
It's
That-
so weird that it's like that.
seems like an
It
oversight.
honestly is.
That's again that's something they fixed in 2024 at least, where you get 2 free a day, but then you can use a spell slot to do it after that.
Which is cool, but you also never get unlimited wild shape, which is like, nah, dude, that's just too cool.
Well, I mean, you also very rarely ever play at level 20, so
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
what
like
are you
your
doing?
reason not to multi-class. Not that you need one, but okay. Anyways,
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Trying.
Halibor will do like the classic like squint, like put a hand over her eyes at like the area over there toward the forest. If we leave now, I think I could get us to the forest by nightfall. We do need to definitely rest after that though, because yeah. And then we can head out in the morning. I'd rather spend tonight in the forest anyways than here. It's a little too close to town.
Is tonight transformation? I forget.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Boise, Idaho.
Pfeffer knows what her place in this is.
Make sure that Akatala still doesn't find out.
Time to go fuck.
Exactly.
Well,
Gotta make sure you're yowling louder than a fucking huge ass cat.
Try-
Alrighty. Helipor will go over to the shore and kind of look back.
Are we ready to go right now?
Oh, I am. If everyone else is?
Yeah.
I'm on the full subway. One moment.
Game.
If no one else has any other objections.
All of you need to hang on tight. I'm gonna be going super zoomy fast.
And she will wade out into the water and turn into an Archelon, which is a huge sea turtle, basically.
Let's go.
Rain's gonna pull out some rope and kind of ask, could we take a couple of safety precautions so that we don't go flying off?
Probably smart.
This is to Helibor, so Helibor needs to
She
give
can't
indication as to-
respond,
I mean,
but
I don't know if you could shake your body,
yeah,
you know?
she'll back it up. Like she'll literally just go in reverse, and you see her kind of like start scooting her little sea turtle, well, not little, humongous sea turtle butt up to the shore, and she kind of like gives you guys access.
That is adorable. I didn't
All
think
right.
you could get cuter.
Everyone's getting
Careful.
tied to each other.
Okay.
Her cuteness
That's-
knows no bounds, and oh god.
Oh.
Don't fall off, guys.
Well, this happened quickly.
Are you sure? Still that interesting, huh, Devin?
I have a lot of rope. It needs to be used.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess we're all tied together. So this way, if one of us falls, we all fall.
No, because theoretically, okay, one of you falls. Depending on how heavy that person is, you shouldn't have enough weight to take everyone down with you.
Don't challenge.
And that's why I said dependent.
Vimper?
Vimper is like the one exception to this, probably, but I have
Yeah.
enough faith.
Vimper, the one that weighs the most and also cannot swim. If Vimper falls, we all fall.
Don't worry,
can pull
guys.
Vemper
I'll
up.
make sure to roll
We
the
can pull
unlucky
Vemper up.
dice with these next couple of saves.
You think the rest of us?
Bet.
You think the rest of our strength is enough for Vimper?
Tabby,
I have an
didn't
8 in
you
strength.
know-
What do you have?
Didn't you know Rain's been working out? He got an 8 finally.
Akata?
Better than you guys.
I know.
10.
Nice.
Don't worry. If worse comes to absolute worst, guys. I don't know, we'll just magic our way out of it or something.
Worst comes to worst, we'll figure something out.
Worst
Yeah,
comes to worst.
exactly.
Well, fuck it, over.
I mean,
you
well,
all,
here's the
you
thing.
all die. Tsunami.
What? Hey, God. The four of us, tied to a rope, is tied to each other with rope. Would that be more than or less than 500 pounds?
I mean, I also imagine we're going to be tied to Helibor.
No,
To Turnibor. Oh, okay, never mind.
that was not Rain's intention.
Never mind. Y'all are fucked.
I'm gonna say less than 500 pounds. Even though it probably would be more. I'm gonna say less.
Okay. Well, then I have a backup.
Bordering on 500.
As long as it's not more, then, yeah, I have a backup. We should be good.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Let's just try to avoid falling in the first place, though.
But now I kind of want to. I'm just so curious. Vemper does not hold on.
Zoom zoom and vroom vroom.
Zoom, zoom, and vroom, vroom.
Oh, Subway. Yummy.
You make your way across the ocean. That is not the right tool. As you swim towards the South Edge Forest, you find land relatively easily. You do not run into any issues across the waters.
Including falling off.
Including falling off.
Hmm.
What would you like to do?
As soon as everyone has disembarked, Helibor will turn back to herself, and kind of smile.
So, how was the ride? I tried not to make it too bumpy.
It's quite
It
smooth.
was wonderful. Yeah.
It, somehow still better. No, definitely better than most sea trips.
Way better than a boat, right? Turtles do it better.
Definitely. Oh, boats, don't get me started. Boats are so bad.
Somewhere Furnick shivers.
Akatala starts smirking and starts like with side eye like staring down Rain with their mouth like curling up into a smirk.
All right, Rain will go full send into shit talking boats now.
Amazing. How-
With the time. Okay, go ahead, Tori.
Oh no, I was literally probably about to ask the same
I think
thing.
we're okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, how far are we from where we landed to probably like where the temple is? From walking distance.
Probably an hour on foot, maybe an hour and a half.
This sounds like the perfect respectful distance. She will kind of lead the party like into the woods slightly, but not too far off the beach, and kind of start to set things up.
This looks like a pretty decent place to set up for tonight, and then we can go to the temple in the morning. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna get everything ready if anyone else has things to do.
She just looks at them for smiles.
Before just kind of just kind of stares awkwardly, like not awkwardly. She just kind of like looks back for a moment, and then like clicks, and she just walks over and grabs Akatala by the back of the collar and drags her off.
Hold on. We are in an unfamiliar woods. We might want to stick together this time. She's gonna try and get out of Vemfer's grasp.
This is why we are scouting while they set up camp. Among other things, but don't worry about it.
I don't know. It might be better, especially if how nervous the others seem to be, to just stick
I'm
together.
not nervous. This is
Not you.
fine. This is
No, but
normal for us.
Vemfer never stopped walking. Like we're still
Oh,
going.
okay.
like I said the first time, she is like kind of pulling out of Vemfer's
Do you want to
grip.
roll acrobatics versus Vemfer's athletics?
I will if needed.
Vemfer will fucking drag you.
We get how to fucking rogue. Okay. Well, this isn't gonna work. It's fine. Am I rolling acrobatics or athletics?
You're rolling acrobatics.
Oh, that's even worse. Oh, fuck.
Unless athletics is better, then you're rolling athletics.
Okay, then athletics is better by a bit. Goddamn. Okay.
You have a 10 athletic. You have a 10 strength. How are your athletics better than your acrobatics? What?
Efficiency.
Expertise.
What is your expertise
You have-
in that?
Wait.
Expertise in athletics.
That's
I mean, it's good for
incredible.
grappling.
That's a 27, by the way.
Oh, well. Goddamn, it's 19.
Sorry, no, 28, not 27. Not bad. But yes.
19. I ended up rolling on the lower end of the fucking guide.
Grabs her by the back of the collar, she starts struggling, she lets go for like a second, and then just grabs her by the waist and puts her up over her shoulder and just keeps walking.
Well, you're very eager today, aren't you?
As you said, new territory. We're going for a walk.
We are apparently not walking. You are. Can you put me down, please?
Are you going to run? You're not giving me
Wanna
an
tempt
answer,
me?
so you will still you will remain on the shoulder.
You know, if you would stop talking, you would have heard that I did. Are you gonna tempt me?
Well, this also works because now you get to look behind while I get to look front.
Gonna bite your fucking ears, what I'm gonna do.
My what? The earless vampire.
You see? Shut up.
You're more than welcome to try. If you can find them, I'll be very surprised.
Is that why you have such issues with listening?
No, you're just fun to ignore.
Aww. Can I fucking kick her and try and get off?
I'm not gonna stop you.
I get the feeling we might want to fade to black at this point.
I mean, potentially.
Vemper's goal is to just generally walk around for a bit, but I see what you mean.
Yeah. She just doesn't want to be on someone's shoulder, especially fucking potato sack style. This is gonna
love
hurt.
It's so funny.
Okay, so do you want to roll to escape again?
we can.
I'm gonna try it one more time.
Okay.
One more
I'm
time.
gonna try one more time, and she has some self-preservation. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Really? Really? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Well, it was another 19. So I rolled the same fucking number and then proceeded to make sure that it was working and ended up rolling a different number on the other side of the fucking guy. So it can roll differently. It just doesn't want to.
And then I got a dirty 20. Thoroughly trapped.
Fucking. Okay, at least let me adjust so I'm not on your shoulder, you bony little shit. She's gonna adjust herself so that she's a little more comfortable, and then we'll just sit there and every so often fuck around with Vemfer's horns and kind of forcing her head in different directions. Trying to trip her up.
I love it. Annoying little cousin energy. I'd love to see it. I don't think I do much more than needs to be covered.
Fair enough.
No. She's gonna attempt to convince Vemfer to get back to the group at some point.
Just gonna try to.
Just going to try to.
We will definitely pan back to you guys later, but for now, Hellebore, Helly, and Rain, as you see the new moon of Luna rising slowly above your head, Hellebore, you can feel the edges of the transformation. You're only maybe 20 minutes away at this point.
Oh shit. Cutting it close. Damn.
Damn, indeed. I imagine we get the usual preparations. We have chains now, so she will go about chaining herself. And then I assume we're gonna do the normal dome and bite.
Dome and bite. The
Dome.
biting.
Could you remind me what dome and bite refers to?
Dome.
A magic
As
dome,
in the tiny hut.
like the
Bite
tiny hut.
as in Kukulkan.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. You call forth Kukulkan and have him put Hellebore to sleep as you bring up a dome. And she transforms under the light of Luna's moon.
Luna is. Is there anything special about Luna's moon in terms of Hellebore's transformation?
Luna's is kind of the standard one.
Yeah, just a standard displacer beast.
It's like, think of the most classic werewolf transformation. That would be Luna's moon.
Okay.
Ordon's, she's more in control of herself, and Chaox's is more violent and chaotic.
Right.
Sorry, give me a second to do math.
Math.
I gotta figure out when the next one is. Okay. Hellebore transforms, the dome is brought up, and the dome is put over her, correct? While she sleeps? Or is she outside of the dome?
I believe we put her in the dome.
Okay.
That's usually how we do it.
Get domed.
Get domed, idiot.
Get domed.
Okay. Then, Akatala and Vemfer, you guys slip out into the woods. You scout and or whatever else you might do. Eventually, Akatala, as the two of you finish up whatever it is you're out there to do, I believe you wanted to try and convince Vemfer to return?
More so specifically, is she? This is more of a question for Tate. Is she at some point on her own 2 feet? And
Yeah, it's like
against a tree?
within like a minute, like a couple minutes. She is Akatala's put down.
Fair enough.
That doesn't last very long.
After like scouting around, she will kind of glance back a little, like cautiously towards the direction of the camp, and will like do another like quick 360 glance at the surroundings, and then we'll start like heading back in that direction.
How long do these things usually take again for like
All night.
All night.
Yeah, okay, I'm just making sure. Oh fuck. Okay. Vemfer will catch up. It's like, no, we're gonna need to be out here all night. We're just to be safe.
No. I feel like the hard dog.
No.
No.
It's funny because that's not what I said. I just kind of made like a sigh sound, but that's funnier.
It sounded like it was
Um,
no.
No.
Fucking the obsession. No, 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 no.
No, I don't think that to be the smartest, considering they'll probably need their little guard dog if things go wrong.
And that's exactly what they have Halibut for.
Mm, sure. Either way, it's probably not the best to stay too far, so. And she should continue walking.
I'm trying to come up with like I hate playing characters smarter than me. Because I'm not this fucking god, how do I no, she'll keep pace. And it's just fucking, how do I word this? So, how long have you known that contact of yours then? It sounds like you go way, way far back. How far back exactly?
Oh, she's one of my oldest friends. Long before. Well, long before I wasn't that old when I joined the fleet, but before then, so. I am glad she's still around.
What exactly is her deal if she's able to still be around this long?
Well, she's an elf.
Oh, wait,
I
no,
mentioned
wait,
that.
I figured it was a lot longer than normal elf lifespans, my bad.
Nope. Also, how long do elves live in this period of time?
Anywhere from like 800 to 2000.
Yeah, okay.
That wouldn't have been that second one would have been a question, but fuck,
You think so?
yeah. I haven't had to like socially stop someone in a session in like a like month, so I'm trying to remember how to fucking speak. Without like outwardly being like, no, they're like there is shit going on that they don't want you seeing because that is just giving it
Yeah.
away.
Yeah. Okay, is everyone in the tiny hut, or is only Hellebore in the tiny hut?
It's
Well, it can't be-
Hellebore,
It can't be
Rain.
only Hellebore because Rain does have to be in the hut for
It
the
has
hut
to
to
be
exist.
okay.
I don't think they were gone all night the first time either, though. I don't remember them both
No,
coming
they
back
were.
in the morning.
No, they
were
were.
they?
Yeah.
They were. They were.
They were gone the whole night.
Right. Okay. I don't understand how you guys fucking speak. I don't get how y'all do those. Just on the fly sometimes. Because I don't fucking have anything.
That's fine.
For fuck's sake, come on. Yeah, no, I don't know how Vimper would do this without just outwardly saying some shit. Which, like, I got a whole load of nothing.
To be fair,
would she
Vemper's
be
not the most talkative either, right?
Pardon?
To be
It
fair,
seems
Vemper's
kinda
not
in
the most
character.
talkative either, right?
No.
So, it seems pretty in character that she wouldn't be able to find an excuse without telling at least some of the truth. So it's up to you whether you think she would risk
But
that.
she was also told she can't know anything, so.
Yeah, but Vimper's her own person. How much does Vimper trust Akatara?
A little bit, but it's all, I don't know. I'm trying to do the whole like slow burn of of her being that own person. I don't think she's exactly there right now.
Hmm.
I guess this would be like a start though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me rationalize things quietly in my head. No, I need to say my entire fucking thought process out loud. I should do it. Yeah, this is such a bad idea. Okay, I'm smiling. Anyways, no. After like a good after a couple of minutes of quietly walking, Vamper will kind of like get in front of Akatala and just, we can't go back. There are things don't trust you with yet, which is why we are out here.
They're fucking.
They're fucking.
Oh, I mean, okay, that makes sense, but we still shouldn't be this far apart.
I'm not entirely sure how close they would want us to be, though. So farther out, the better. But I can understand the worry.
Well, things, what kind of things?
I'm not at liberty to discuss, and if anything, that was probably a little too much.
Of course. I kind of figured it was a distraction. I did send you out. Oh.
You've been around. You're from the material plane. You've been all over the place here. I imagine there's a place or two you may be aware of. God, Benford, lock the fuck in.
A place or two, yes. In what context?
Trying to say words without fucking stuttering is so hard. Fucks.
You having fun, Tate?
I don't know. I've gotten too comfortable not doing a ton in social situations in these sessions where doing anything now is like is fucking tough. She's trying to come up with an excuse that both keeps them at a farther distance, that is also like a genuine curiosity of the material plane. I just can't word it correctly, apparently.
I mean, asking to see some of the forest. to see the wildlife.
Yeah, which is what I was trying to get at, and then words decided. What if we said, I'm gonna fucking shoot someone.
Akatala, would that work? Them for wanting to see more of the wildlife?
Oh, so you kind of see her give like a slightly. It's hard to read what kind of look she has in her face as she looks back towards the camp, but will like sigh and kind of mutter something a little too quiet under her breath for you to catch as she starts walking in a different direction. And yeah, we'll start pointing out the night creatures of this area that she probably only knows like half the names of, and then just straight up comes up with other ones and will be like, I don't know what that's actually called. I call it this. So it works, begrudgingly.
Thank you for giving me this.
Nice.
No, for the for fucking god, for the entirety of it, Vemper is like genuinely. It is like a genuine curiosity of hers. So she's like taking mental note. Go on.
I will say, like, it's okay if you stutter a little bit. Like, you don't have to stop yourself and like beat yourself up about it.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
I stutter all the fucking time.
I don't want to
It's
sit here
okay.
for 30 seconds trying to struggle through a sentence. No, she is genuinely curious about material plane, what have yous. So she's like fully engaged with all of this.
It takes a minute, but you know, she's an attention whore, so she does eventually like relish in it and get back to being a little more upbeat and peppy rather than annoyed. And then I don't know, probably at some point ends with their regular nighttime activity.
Sometime between there and then, while they're walking away from some other thing Vem has shown, she will pipe up a bit. She's like, for what it is worth, I do believe that hiding certain important things is dumb, or is less worth than I think they believe it is. I am unfortunately bound as the eternal bodyguard to my sister, so I do have to listen to her to most of her every beck and call.
That sounds exhausting.
She can be.
So really your only purpose somehow.
For the most part, I am only half sister. Most people, or most fiends in hell, most important fiends in hell deem that as lesser to an extent of where my station doesn't exactly matter much more than a shield and an axe when necessary.
No, they're stupid for that. Been less than a week, and I can already see you're worth much more.
I appreciate that. Though it is not my call. It is neither mine nor my sister's call to make.
Maybe one day.
Unlikely, but one can hope.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's this?
Okay. Eventually, morning comes. And as you all awaken the next day to the sound of birds chirping, what do you do?
I imagine we all reconvene in the morning. And
Bye, Ayla. Take care.
bye, Hila.
Bye,
Miss
bye.
you.
I would imagine so, yes.
Okay. Reminder of
When they
calendar.
do
Also, by the way.
Yes.
when they do return, Akatala looks like she wants to say something, but is like kind of hesitantly hiding behind Memphor visually.
Sorry, I'm very tired.
I think we should be ready to head out. Akatela, are you still okay?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah. Are there any? I don't know. Did Helibor get slept before transforming or after?
Well, with her transformations now, she's technically sleeping, quote unquote. She's unconscious through all of it.
Okay.
They just wake her up like when she returns to her regular form.
Okay. So like there wouldn't be any sign of the transformation like having happened.
She
Or well,
Always
obvious
make
signs of
sure to clean herself up after that. I mean, it is a very, very bloody process, but every time that she's transformed, like, Rain has always kind of cleaned her up and stuff, and the massive piles of blood from her organs spilling out. So yeah,
Okay.
there's not really anything definitive.
Okay. She does kind of glance around the area, but will kind of like she kind of like turns, like rubs her eyes a little bit before like flipping her hair back with a bright and excited look on her face. Well, it shouldn't be too far away, right? We can head there now if everyone's all ready.
yeah, we do need to head there as quickly as possible.
Wonderful.
I would be prepared, of course, for a fight, potentially, but hopefully it doesn't come to that.
It's always good to be prepared.
I think we need to be prepared for that everywhere now.
Yeah.
I was hoping that'd be the case. Things go a little bland around here without it.
Now I really need to introduce you to some people. They would hate you, but you would love them.
Oh.
Yeah. You'd also get them out of my hair, which would be wonderful. Pains.
I'll look forward to this then.
Wonderful.
Just randomly telepathy to Ellie, just she's catching on.
I'll have to see if I can convince the holder of your leash to let you off of it for a little while. Now, she doesn't look at Helly, but she definitively turns away from Helly. So
Helly
it's
just like,
not hard to figure out what she's meaning.
I might be dumb then. Ellie just kind of tuts and says, "We'll see. We should
That
get
we
going."
will. Everyone else is all set.
So let us go. Let us leave. We leave. We
Oh,
do it.
Okay.
Fuck you,
Doesn't
DM.
know how long we're going to be in a dangerous situation, so she will spend the entire morning basically writing out her will to Belly so he can hold on to it.
Okay.
I figured this is like the 4th time she's written it out.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Like every single time he gets so much gloom and doom. But yes, she spends much time with her emotional support plant.
Okay.
I think this is the first time Akatola's noticing the fucking plant guy.
Oh, you've definitely she has him out at every safe moment. She always has him out. I just don't describe it because I don't want to constantly be like, he's out, he's out, he's out, he's out. But he is.
Who let you out?
You know, yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Then I think because Rain did just go off to bed, and I do kind of want all of you here for this descending into the Underdark, I think that's where we're going to call tonight's session. I know it's a bit early, but thank you all for coming, both viewers and players, and I look forward to seeing you all next time.